Hi, if you just got a new die cut machine like this one, the Big Shot from Ellison, or if you're interested in buying a manual die cutting machine, I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. Now, first of all, when you have a manual die cutting machine, you're going to have different dies that run through it. If you take a look at the dies that I have in front of me here, you can see that these are low profile dies. What that means is if you look carefully, there is a very small ridge right here, and that's where your paper or whatever you choose to cut will get the cut. Now let's take a look at how that looks. These nesting dies go nicely together, but we'll just use a couple to get the idea of how this works. So what you'll do is you'll set up the platform, and this platform is really nice because it has instructions of exactly what to use. You can see that there's different sections that tells you if you have this type of die, use this. So it's pretty user-friendly in that manner. And then you can grab a couple of these dies. And look, you can put a couple inside of each other and then maybe put one over here if you wanted to use a different color. And then you put your paper on top of that. And then this top one that looks a little rough, that's the cutting plate. It's been loved a lot. So now let's take a look at how that works to cut it. All right, so let's crank this through. Just give it a few cranks. One thing I kind of like about this machine, just me, it's got rhinestones right here, which makes it cute. This is nice and heavy duty. All right, let's take a look at how that turned out. You pull off your paper and you pop up your die, and you can see that you've got some cute scalloped circles there. So that's how it works with the low profile die. And you can see here you even have an outline with the scallop. So lots of fun things you can do with those low profile dies in the Big Shot. All right, the Big Shot can do lots of different dies, and we're going to take a look at another type of die, and this one is called the Bigs, and this one has some flowers here. If you look very carefully, there's some foam here, and if I push the foam apart, you can see that that's where your blade is. When it runs through the machine, it puts pressure and brings those blades up. These kind of remind me of when I was a teacher and I made bulletin boards. And so this is a more heavy duty die. So let's take a look at how this one works. You're going to grab this for your sandwich, put this one on the bottom. You won't need that big platform this time because of the height of this. We'll grab a piece of paper here, and then we'll put our top section on. Let's run that through the machine. Just a few cranks. And this time you end up with some pretty flowers. So quick and easy, a lot of fun, and this is nice and heavy duty, and it can sit and is really sturdy on your craft table. And that's a little bit about the Big Shot from Ellison. Now it's your turn to go forth and create.